It is no surprise that you all love to make soup in the fall. And the most searched soup recipe on foodnetwork.com is...
Clam chowder.
Tomato soup.
No, butternut squash.
What?
Yes, and we have our resident specialist on butternut squash, Katie. How do you make this classic? Sing.
I just love soup, especially in the fall. It just warms you up. And this is a real fail-proof recipe, and it's delicious. I'm gonna show you how to do this butternut squash soup. Jeff, you're gonna help me out here. So if you can just take that apple, cut it off the core, make it into about 6 big slices.
Okay.
Same with this, just cut it in some slices.
Got it.
We're gonna roast all of these ingredients first. So I've got about 2.5 pounds of butternut squash here cubed up. It's 4 cups. You can buy this already cubed if you want to,
so much easier.
cut down. It's so much easier. Or you can do it yourself if you want to break down a butternut squash. I put it all right on the tray.
Just like that?
And just like
And
that.
the onion too, just kind of
Onion goes on there too. And in the meantime, I've got 4 cups of chicken broth over here simmering, and I made this little herb sachet with some thyme and a bay leaf and a clove of garlic in here. And I just let that simmer for about 10 minutes, and it kind of blooms all that flavor in there. It's just a cheesecloth with a little kitchen twine. You don't have to do that. You can throw it all in there and then fish it out if you don't have any cheesecloth. So onto this pan, I put a nice generous amount of olive oil. So I'm just gonna do a little salt and pepper on here.
I love the addition of the apple too, kind of bring out sweetness of
sweeten it
the
up.
butternut.
Yeah, it sweetens it up. And this way, you don't have to be sauteing the onions or anything like that. You just put it all on the sheet pan and let the oven do the work for you.
And zero stovetop mess too. Zero matter.
Yep. All right, so this goes into the oven, 400 degrees for about 40-45 minutes.
Earlier I said you mashed a pumpkin, but now I changed my mind. You mashed the butternut squash.
Yes, you're right. I planned it. Okay, so it comes out like this, nice and pretty.
Ooh, beautiful color.
And then you just go over here to your chicken broth and put it right in.
You know you can add some ginger to that too.
You totally could.
Easy.
You can really play around with
I'm
this.
thinking carrots. Is
I
that what
would-
made you do that?
You could
I don't know, I
you could also, add a little silky element to it by adding some pistachio pudding in there if you want too. It's never too old. And guess what? We can make this green using my spinach puree. I'm just saying. Killer idea.
Okay, I'm gonna season with a little bit more salt and pepper. And then this just needs to simmer for about 20 minutes. The veggies are already cooked, but that way they get into the flavor of the chicken broth. Now, Jeff, I'm gonna ask you to help me again. Come down here.
Okay.
We're gonna fish out our little sachet. Now you can use that immersion blender. Here, I got a little plate right
Got
here.
a sachet plate. I didn't know you had that.
Use an immersion blender
Oh, you want me to
blend
immerse it?
it up.
The best tool
Now-
in the kitchen.
It is the best.
It's such an easy tool. You don't have to, put it
Transfer,
into
no.
the blender and do the transfer. If you don't have one of these, though, use your blender.
What I love about squash soups is that it freezes amazing. So when you want a cold day, just
You're
pull
right.
it out and you're ready.
You could vegan this out with vegetable stock instead of chicken stock.
Yeah, you can totally use vegetable stock for this as well.
I like pork jowl in it. Well,
I do.
You
It would
like
be good
pork
though.
chop.
A little salt pork, a little
All
smoky
right, so
pork.
to serve this, what I did was I got this pretty little pumpkin here at the patch, and I hollowed it out, and we're gonna use this for the soup. How's it going over there?
I think we're just about perf right
Okay.
now because I am the immersion king.
All right, Immersion King, well, take that soup and pour it right in here.
Here we go. You ready?
oh,
The
Ready.
old butternut cascade.
This is perfect for a party. And you see how easy that soup was? It doesn't
simple.
get any simpler than that. There we go. There's our cauldron. Got my little ladle into the bowl.
Ooh, man, it smells good from here.
Frankenstein's ladle?
It is. It's Frankenstein's ladle. Then you can just put your top back on the soup to keep it warm. And then, to make this a little spookier, I've got some sour cream here in my squeeze bottle. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
make
get
a
it.
spider web. Now you take a little skewer and use the back end and just go through it.
Oh, man. That
Like
is
You're the
that.
souperista.
And it's a little spider web, just like that.
Wowie kazowie.
Jeff, would you like
Yes,
to do
I
the
would like to
honors?
try because
Let me know what you think of that.
Break it. Break the spider.
It's so pretty.
There might be spiders around.
How did I know, man? Would you say?
We are a high budget.
That was.
show here.
All right, I'm gonna try this finally. It's so pure. It's the essence of the butternut squash is here. The creaminess on top. You know what the secret ingredients is? It's that apple. It's funky. It's a little tart. It's awesome.